This is the new OnePlus 15, which was released globally literally few days ago. This might be the most unusual OnePlus in years. And for the first time in a long time, OnePlus is not trying to be an iPhone killer or a Galaxy killer. Stick around, because by the end, I'll tell you exactly why OnePlus made some of the most surprising changes we've seen in years, and whether they actually make sense. First, let's just address the new look. OnePlus has finally ditched that giant circular Oreo camera bump that we've had for the last few generations. I am actually happy they did. It just looks more mature and less aggressive now, and I am a big fan. OnePlus shifted now to a flatter, more iPhone-like squared array and completely flat front and back surfaces. The frame has a textured, ceramic-like finish that's meant to feel premium and grippy. It comes in 3 colors. You've got your standard black, a mist purple, and this one. This beautiful sandstorm finish really grows on you in person. But the design isn't the big story. The screen is. This is where things get controversial and really interesting. On paper, the specs are wild. It's a 6.7-inch display, and it's running at a 165 Hz refresh rate. That is insanely fast, and it makes their Oxygen OS 16 software just glide. But here's the thing, this is a 1.5K resolution display. That is a downgrade from the 2K screen on last year's OnePlus 13. And the first question everyone asked was why? Why would you go backwards? And the answer to that is battery and performance headroom. A 2K screen at 120 Hz puts a massive strain on the processor. This new 1.5K panel is way less demanding, which means the new Snapdragon chip inside this can actually hit and sustain 165 frames per second in games that support it without immediately overheating. This is the first major clue to the new OnePlus. The second clue is the battery. To support those marathon gaming sessions, OnePlus has put a 7,300 mAh battery in this phone, one of the largest in any flagship right now. Let me say that again, 7,300. That is insane. It's not just a full-day phone, this is a 2-day phone, even with heavy use. The 1.5K screen and the new Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 are so efficient that the battery life on this is, hands down, one of the best you can buy. When you do need to charge it, you get an 80-watt SuperVOOC charger in the box. Now, in some countries, it's 120 watts, but in the US, the voltage grid limits it to 80. Honestly, it's still so fast that you'll get a full day's charge in around 30 minutes. So, if they upgraded the gaming performance and the battery, what did they sacrifice to pay for it? The camera. Now, don't get me wrong. As I said, I like the new design. It's clean, but look closer. What's missing? The Hasselblad logo. That partnership is gone. And the sensors inside, while decent, are a step down from the OnePlus 13. The photos are fine for Instagram. They're colorful, they're sharp in good light, but they are not competing with the S26 Ultra or the iPhone 17 Pro. And that's the point. OnePlus has stopped spending all its money trying to win the camera war it was never going to win. Instead of a camera focus, the software is now more about AI and performance. This is running Oxygen OS 16, and it's cleaner than ever. The biggest new feature is something they call MindSpace. The best way to describe it is a digital scrapbook or a digital memory palace. You can save screenshots, articles, notes, and images all in one place. But the AI part comes from its integration with Gemini. You can search your MindSpace using natural language, like find that pasta recipe I screenshotted last week, and it will find it. It's genuinely useful, and it shows where their R&D budget went, not to camera lenses, but to software. Regarding its global price, OnePlus hasn't officially announced it, but all signs point to the price dropping to something like $900. This makes the phone incredibly competitive. Okay, this brings me to my main point, and it ties everything together. The 1.5K screen, the 165 Hz refresh rate, the giant battery, the good enough camera, and the price drop. The OnePlus 15 is not a true do-it-all flagship anymore. OnePlus has officially changed its approach. It is no longer competing with Apple and Samsung on cameras. It has a new, focused audience. Gamers and performance users who want a phone that is fast, fluid, and lasts forever. This is where the collaboration with OPPO makes perfect sense. Think of it this way. Oppo is now the main balanced flagship brand. OnePlus has been repositioned. It's now the performance-first sibling. It's Oppo's little brother, Built for speed and endurance, not for portrait photography, they've stopped trying to be the best at everything and instead focused on being the absolute best at performance and battery life. So, who is the OnePlus 15 actually for? If you're a photographer, if you demand the absolute best camera quality to rival a mirrorless, this probably isn't for you. Go look at the Oppo Find X series. But if you are a gamer, if you're a power user who lives on their phone, if you are tired of your phone dying by 6 p.m. and you value buttery smooth performance over taking the world's best portrait, then this smartphone is exactly for you. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me, are you sticking with your OnePlus 13? Or is this new performance beast tempting you to upgrade? And while you're down there, let me know what smartphone I should review next.